Ora viva pessoal, my name is André and welcome back to another vlog. It's been a while since I've made one. And there are two reasons why I'm making this one. First, it's just easy to make it. And that gives me one video to upload without much effort or time. But that's not the main reason. It is currently, by the way, Tuesday, January the 6th. I will most likely, I don't know if I will upload this today already, because I do have a couple of videos still in the background to be published on YouTube. But I just, because I was actually thinking about my channel. And for a few months now, I have decided to just, focus more on my channel in more of a business perspective than actually just being fun. Always fun, try to have fun, but also bring some business perspective onto the table. What do I mean by this? It is known that if you put videos that don't get a lot of views and watch time, then that signals YouTube to actually not push your channel to more people, which is not great. So that is the business component of YouTube, right? So you want to have videos on YouTube that somehow engage others to see it if you want your videos to be seen. Okay, so this is like a snowball effect, right? So the more people you are able to have your videos, to see your videos, the more YouTube will actually show your videos to more people, blah, blah, and so forth, right? Because of that, I have failed at it. I'm going to say that now, which is for some time ago, a while back, like 6 months ago, I think I actually made a vlog stating that I would start looking at my videos analytics, and I would see that if a series on YouTube that I had was not performing at least up to a minimum, then I would stop making videos for that series. But then I basically neglected that and I just kept on making videos of what I wanted, which is good. That's where the fun enters, right? Which is I'm having fun. I don't care if nobody else is watching it. But that kills the channel. That's a problem. That's why you see a lot of YouTubers that they pick up a game, they do 1 or 2 episodes, and then they don't do anymore. Because they are used to their channel has an average of, I don't know, half a million views. Probably half a million is too much. 100,000 views per video, and then it drops to, so they make the first one like 120,000 views in 2 days or 3, and then they make the second one, it drops to 80, and then it drops to 40. So if they keep going that way, eventually the YouTube corporation, no, the algorithm, as it's so called, right, will just stop serving those videos to more people, because it understands that, okay, this series that you're making is not exactly pleasing a lot of people, so I'll just show to less people. So what they do is they kill the series and they just go for another game. So what they do, since they are, YouTubers, their full-time job, they have enough time to just, play the game by themselves and then do other videos for YouTube, which I don't have a lot of time to do, because I do have a full-time job, which is not YouTube. But I have decided to just try to, and that will make probably my favorite series to be stopped, I will have to stop uploading, let's put it like that, my favorite series. But I will do something like this. I have set up an average according to my current average on my channel, which is not high, okay? But for instance, if I scroll, you can't see it, but you can go to my channel and check this out. So if you go to my last videos, like the last 2 to 3 weeks, you can see that on average, my videos get around 20 views. It's not a lot. It's, just, laughingly low, but to my channel, that's good. Some videos have like, 40, 90, some, so I have a few hits, like 2,000 views. It's like the first one. And what happens is, and I also put ads on it. So just being honest with you guys. That's why I have 2,000 views. But my decision was the following. If I'll set up an average for my videos, let's say 20, right? So if for 5 videos in a row, a series does not pull 20 views, then I'll kill the series, okay? Now, obviously, this might depend on the series. For instance, let's say that Silksong has an average of 40 or 50 views. That means that I might need to add the average, to put the average for that series on a higher place, okay? For instance, God of War is not exactly a series that's performing all that well. If I'm actually looking at my YouTube stats at the moment, God of War. And on average, this series pulls 10 to 12 views. That's basically it. That's not a lot. So this means that if I keep, and I will, if I keep the minimum average of 20 views, this series needs to die, okay? And the reason for that is, if I go to my Silksong series, I have, with a few exceptions, I have an average of 50, 40, 26, 44, 49, 45. See that? 42. That's the views. There are a few, like, just, for instance, my last 2 videos of Silksong are respectively 11 and 6. Those are kind of outliers. Something went bad, right? It didn't serve well enough. There's another one with only 9 views. But apart from that, 42, 39, 80, 68, 31, 80. Then you have 13, 14, 26. So oddly enough, it coincides with when I started using better thumbnails with artificial intelligence, which people criticize, and I do understand that. I do understand that people don't like artificial intelligence. But for a guy like myself that is horrible at design, to have, a conversation with an artificial intelligence and then come up with a nicer thumbnail, it's the difference between having a video average of 20 or a video average of 40 and 50. So that makes a difference, okay? So my Silksong series has been having an average of 40 views, which for my channel is decent, okay? It is increasing slowly, but it's decent. Unfortunately, so for this, I would have to go, okay, if I get like a 5-day or if I have 5 videos in a row that have less than 30 views, then I'll stop the series, right? That might happen to Silksong. Now, it's bad in the sense that there are a few people, not a lot, unfortunately, but there are a few people that actually like to watch me play this game. And they might get a bit, not upset, but they might get a bit, frustrated or whatever, slightly sad with the fact that I stopped playing the game. But if you look that through a more of an investment in the long run, you can see that I am sacrificing some series on my channel today so that my channel can grow tomorrow. And that's the lens that I'm trying to watch over, okay? So I actually have, I have God of War, which is not performing all that well. I have Silksong, which is decent. And then I still have unfinished games such as Expedition 33 and also 9 Souls. And I will resume those games and I'll do the exact same treatment. 5 videos in a row below X amount of views. Then I'm killing the series and going for another one. I still have another video of God of War and also another video of Silksong to come out. I don't know if this is usual for everybody, probably not, but I sense that, Mondays and Tuesdays, so not Mondays, so the videos, so at Monday or Tuesday, the videos of the last couple of days are usually weaker, okay? But that might mean a lot of things, I don't know. But it is what it is. So at the moment, most likely God of War will be killed. Not God of War, the game, the series here on my channel. And Silksong is not looking too healthy either. But the average of my last 5 videos of Silksong is above 20. Okay, it is respectively at the moment 11, 6, 26, 44, and 49. So you can see that the 49, so backwards, right? 49, 44, 26, 6, and 11. So the last 3 videos were not great. The other 2 were decent. Then the last 3 were not great. It might just be I need to improve the thumbnail. It can be just that. And I will try to do that as well, okay? I am learning my way through thumbnails because people just think that I go to the artificial intelligence. Oh, give me a thumbnail for the game God of War. And it just spits out and I grab it and I put it. That's not how it works, okay? I spend some time going back and forth with the AI to try to understand, how to get a thumbnail. And then I'll ask for a few thumbnails. And out of the few thumbnails that it gives me, I try to pick one that I think it's, better. But I am improving on that. And as I go along, as I improve even my interaction with AI, obviously the best scenario would be to have a designer, right? Where I can say, I want exactly this way, blah, 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 and all that stuff. That would be amazing. But I can't afford a designer. Okay. And I don't think AI is stealing a lot of jobs, but I think that, even without AI, I would not hire a designer. And I think most people don't stop hiring. Well, probably some, but, you still want to have a designer to do things. So those people that just say that, okay, this is going to kill all designers. That's not true. Okay, I work in a company where we have a designer for things, and he's very useful. Although I have AI, okay, to make things for me. The designer knows much better what we need. He uses AI to help his job, so it happens. Okay, so I will before shutting down a series, I will still try to make changes to the title to see if it's more straightforward, to the thumbnail to see if it's also more not impactful, because I think I don't need an impactful thumbnail. I need a thumbnail that kind of translates what the video is, and that's something that I'm trying to improve. Does that make sense? But yeah, that's basically it. So as I was saying, I have Hollow Knight, Silksong, God of War, I have Expedition 33, and 9 Souls. Those are the 4 games that I have that I was playing. I stopped Expedition 33 because my older laptop could not run it properly. I stopped 9 Souls because I got stuck on a boss. But that was before... after my initial, I will stop playing games if the views go below X. But then I forgot about that. And then I went for, I just want to have fun. But, only having fun kills your channel. So, unless you are a very big YouTuber. So now I have, you know, I'm actually investing. I'm investing some time after dinner to look at what I did and try to come up with a good title, a good description, a good thumbnail, and I have AI to help me out with that, okay? But unlike what I used to do a few months ago, where it was just like, I went there and that's it. So I was very boring, let's put it like that. I'm still trying to do something like, if I catch a video that people are still kind of watching, I'll grab that video and I'll run it through and I'll process it as it was a video that I did today. So I'll try to see what I did on that video. I will create a title, a description, and then a thumbnail for that. And I feel that it's working out. Okay, at least my analytics shows me that. So, but unfortunately, that means that even though I do enjoy playing God of War, if God of War is making my channel die, it's just stupid of me. If I want to progress on my channel, it's just stupid of me to go, no, I only want to have fun and I don't care about my channel. Because overall, I do want my channel to perform well enough. Do I want to live out of my channel? Well, yeah. Will I? Probably not. But I think it's, how should I put this? I think it's, everybody wants their hobby to, you want to have success, even in your hobbies, right? It's like, I don't know, you like to fish, right? But if every time you go to fish, you never catch anything, you get bummed out, okay? And that's basically, obviously fishing is rarely about fish, but you know what I mean, right? Or if you go fishing and usually there's nobody there, you kind of don't like fishing, right? So that's the same thing with YouTube, right? Obviously I want to have fun, but I also want my channel to perform relatively well, okay? Now, obviously I have, you know, a dream of, oh, being a great YouTuber and living out of, not a great YouTuber. I would be very okay with having a fairly decent yet profitable channel. I'm very much okay with that. I don't need to have like 10 million subscribers. That would be great, but I don't need that, okay? I see a lot of YouTubers who have like, I don't know, 150, 200,000 subscribers, and they live out of that. So they manage to live out of that. Obviously, I'm expecting them to, you know, be having some profit out of other things as well, like sponsorships and stuff. But I think it's, you know, doable. But okay, I'm drifting. So that's my purpose. So if you see some series that just stopped, be mindful that most likely what happened was, you know, it might have been assassinating my channel and I just need to put them down. And that's basically it. And now I need to make another video like this, but for my other channel, which is slightly different, but I'm going to do it anyway. And that's it, guys. Thank you much for watching this. It's been a while since I've done a vlog. It is what it is. Thank you. Bye-bye.